Welcome back. I know you miss me. It's Coach Pete, aka Goat Doe, the unofficial assistant coaches. You might know me as Coach Oos, honorary Uso. Y'all know as the unofficial voice of Alabama football. If I don't put a foot down, who will? Now I was gonna leave us alone because, as you know, snitches get stitches. But hell, they recorded the footage and uploaded it themselves. It ain't like I'm bringing darkness to light. I done heard of tampering. I done heard of coaches using players for tampering during the season when they not allowed to contact players. But this worse. That's nothing compared to this. To keep it 100, I feel it's a jailable offense. I just wouldn't pursue it as that when factoring in the ages of these youngsters. We want to jeopardize future opportunities based on decisions made while being what we refer to as young and dumb. This kid Ryan 5-Star Williams, aka Hollywood, aka High Flying Ryan, no relation to Ringling Brothers, potential through the roof like chimneys, and he literally wants all the smoke. The kid could have challenged his senior year to be the #1 overall player in the nation. Instead, reclassified from 2025 to 2024 and still top 5 player in the nation. Not talking receiver, I'm talking overall player. This kid can continue the first round wide receiver Crimson star power of recent years, which includes names like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Calvin Ridley, Henry Don't Step on My Rugs, Jerry Judge, Judy, Jalen Waddle, Mr. Asenix Jupiters, Devontae Silky Smooth Smith, the Golden Gazelle, Jameson the Grill Master Williams. And with all this light on this kid, all this attention, all this skill, all this obvious talent, all this star power, and you got this Auburn player, Jalen Simpson, trying to ruin it all on camera.
In Auburn, bro, we get it out the mud, fam. Like, we really, like, it feels so much better, you feel me, when you win here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of, you feel me, I ain't down playing none of them boys over there. But at the end of the day, bro, your experience all over just go be better here, bro.
Are these guys even friends? Obviously so, they chatting on video. How could you claim to be a friend of this kid and jeopardizing his future on some come here and lose with us ass speech? Showing this man the amount of money and cash that he can make every time he sneezes at a real school like Alabama. This is a live attempt at defamation of character. And I can prove it. Before I even get to that, let's just go over some things friends don't let friends do. First of all, we all know friends don't let friends drive drunk. That's an easy one. But let's dig a little deeper into the friend code book. I don't know how y'all do it where y'all from, but down here, friends don't let friends get jumped. Some of these women be tripping on this next rule, but friends don't let friends leave the house looking any kind of way. Real friends don't let friends starve when plates are available. According to New Jersey rules, friends don't let friends date grenades. Friends don't let friends in power take BS charges. Friends don't let friends do hard drugs. I'm not here to start no debate on how you view marijuana, but where I'm from, we don't look at that as meth or crack. Cause speaking of crack, Jalen Simpson might as well grabbed a handful of it and just shoved it in this kid's face. Cause that gets to my last point. One thing friends don't do is try to persuade other friends to attend Auburn University, especially as a wide receiver. You inviting this man to a school that accepts losing. I tried to roll the Iron Bowl win in an Auburn fan face before our bowl game. It didn't even affect them. They said, man, you even know what Auburn stand for? I said, no. He said, Alabama usually beats us around November. And it made all the sense in the world. How can I make fun of someone who already laughing at themselves? But you want this winner to attend that losing school. For someone to recruit a generational talent to the Bermuda Triangle of the SEC when it comes to wide receiver production is crazy. This kid might as well stay in high school. What other receiver y'all even have to take the slack off this guy? But y'all just go let him get double and triple team all game because you have nobody else across the board that requires attention? You just go play on this man's stats like that? For a chance at beating Alabama? Not for a national championship, but for a chance at beating Alabama? Who go check him? Who go push him at practice and make him better? You can go to Auburn and line up the corners, the safeties, the janitors, and the English teachers, and I bet you he wouldn't know the difference. If the state of Alabama had 2 kids, Alabama and Auburn, and something just so happened to happen to Alabama, and Auburn survived, all through the years, the state of Alabama look at Auburn and say this.
Wrong kid died.
Shout out to Do It Cox. John C., get at your boy. 3 things I wouldn't do. I wouldn't wish death on an innocent civilian. I wouldn't wish jail on any man. And I wouldn't wish a scholarship offer from Auburn to any athlete.
Oh!
Especially from Alabama. Leave that to them kids from out of state that don't know about it. If Nick Saban broke both hips and had to walk backwards for the rest of his life, I still would have ran the sidelines for the GOAT, Coach Nick Saban, before Hugh freeze my bank accounts any day. Oh, my bad. That was at Ole Miss. I guess he born again now. See, all this weak attempt at tampering was before Nick Saban called it quit. So like I say, even if Nick Saban was out here in a wheelchair, barely getting up and down the sidelines, I still would have rather ran for the GOAT than Hugh freeze my bank account. Even after Saban retirement, with this brand and these new mega coaches we got in Tuscaloosa, still would rather play for Bama any day instead of a quick bag of money that I'm going to get anyway, and L's on L's, more L's than Cool J. Hugh freeze my bank account. Oh, they ain't tell you about Ole Miss did it right. Yeah, don't go over there and get caught up in another scandal. He already looking nervous, but like something going on already. Look at him in them interviews. He looking like he kidnapped or something. He probably ain't gonna be that long. Forget Nick Saban retiring. Let's see what he finna do. This boy Ryan Williams got a chance to set a 3-year receiving record. Day 1 start at Alabama. Y'all trying to send him down here to, well, Auburn. This is a crime. Real life defamation of character in our face. And y'all just go laugh at it and keep it moving. I get it. Everybody know I'm a Bama fanatic, but you know when it comes to the kids, they do get to make their own decision. You do want to steer your kid toward a certain direction, but you do want to give them that freedom to make their own decision. And that's why it would always be cool for any kid of mine to pick any school. Even Auburn. Any kid of mine, if they really choose and want to go, will be free to go to Auburn. Will be welcome to go. But they won't be welcome back. Stay down there. You just signed parental divorce papers. It's over. It's postcards from here on out. You know Coach P always come with the receipts. Let me show you the type of damage that could have been done to this kid's resume by taking a 3-year stand in the Bermuda Triangle for receivers, aka the Auburn offense. Don't think I'm down here being biased. I always come with the truth. Facts over fiction. Facts over opinion. Roll that beautiful bean footage. I'm gonna do you a favor, Auburn, since we both know you don't have history with receivers. We gonna start it in a good place for you. 2010 championship year. Scam Newton under center. You don't have a 1,000-yard receiver this year, but that's okay. We'll go through the years and find them. I'm sure somewhere down the line, these stats line up with the sales pitch from this Simpson kid to Ryan Williams. Let's go to 2011. Trying to get my guy to go over here and throw his career away. Y'all see this with your own eyes. Don't think I'm making this up now. Let's go to 2012. Yeah, somebody get in the comment section and remind me why Auburn got 2 wide receivers at quarterback in 2012. This 2 years after having a Heisman Trophy quarterback, you got 2 wide receivers at quarterback. Still looking for my 1,000-yard receiver. So glad Ryan Williams had common sense. 2013. Boy, stop. These folks lucky Scam Newton was kicked out of Florida and ended up being able to be purchased later on down the line to play at Auburn and even get a Heisman Trophy, but couldn't get a quarterback after him to say that program for nothing, even with a Heisman sales pitch. You done went from a wide receiver at quarterback to a cornerback turned quarterback. Make it make sense. And you want my guy to go over here? 2014. They done figured out this little high school offense. You done went down in passing yards. I don't think this the program for a real receiver. No 1,000-yard receiver yet. 2015. Can't believe this man was trying to kill his own friend career like this. This gotta be some form of backstabbing. This betrayal or some crap like this should be illegal in 26 states. 2016. I know some of you grew up loving Auburn, some of you getting that bag from Auburn, but this is the Bermuda Triangle of the SEC when it comes to wide receivers in their career. 2017. Okay, you got a quarterback that at least made it to the NFL. He didn't get 1,000 yards this year, but I'm sure he'll get it this next year. Let's see what he get on this following year. 2018. He went backwards in yards. I wouldn't send a star receiver over here for cash money or automatic coaching hire. Cause in the back of my head, even though I got that money, I know I would have been assisting in throwing that kid's future away. 2019. You should always want the best for your partners, your homies, your brothers, your kinfolk. To try to drag a generation of talent to this pool of crap is just mind-blowing. This guy couldn't have cared nothing about Ryan Williams to try to drag him down to this H-hole of nothing. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Maybe it's the next year they finna have this breakout season. I do remember this guy Seth Williams' name. Maybe he's the guy that take him over 1,000 yards. Let's go to 2020.
Oh my gosh, no way!
Y'all went backwards in yards yet again. Those quarterbacks aren't getting developed. Those receivers aren't getting developed. Why would you ever request a 5-star phenom to come down here to the pits of nothing? 2021.
Oh!
3rd year quarterback. Yet the receiver stats, DOA. Dead on arrival. 2022, it's teams out here working on getting 2,000-yard receivers. You can't even manage to get one. 493 yards as the leading receiver is crazy. Anybody requesting a 5-star talent to come to a school whose leading receiver led them with 493 yards should get 100 years. When you playing with somebody's career like this could very well be a jailable offense. 2023. Man, look at these stats. I can't make this up, man. What y'all wanted Ryan Williams to come down there and do? Just distract everybody so everybody else can finally eat? What would Ryan Williams do in this offense besides take up all the attention and get all the double teams and triple teams every team can offer? Don't ever disrespect this man and try to bring him down there to a nothing land just for y'all benefit. This kid is great. He belongs at a great school, especially with the coaching staff that we have coming now, which gonna suit him even more than the coaching staff we had. You got people like Simpson, All and Williams, trying to get him to come to a school that can't even accommodate his skill level and keep him away from schools and programs like this. Let's look at some real stats. This is where winners belong. Come up here and challenge other winners. Come up here and get your name where it need to be. Come up here and get on the big stage. Even with a head coach that mastered in defensive principles for the last 17 years, we still put out wide receiver stats that Auburn could only dream of. That's even with most of their head coaches being offensive coordinators. Each one of our quarterbacks during their start at Alabama had a 1,000-yard receiver, outside of Jalen Hurts and Jalen Milroe. But Simpson, you rather this guy come to Auburn and put his potential on hold so he can know what it feels like when you finally do win. When you guys finally win, you say it feels so much better. How you know it feels better when you're not used to winning? You don't know what it's like to win at Alabama, so how can you tell this guy that it's so much better to win as underdogs and losers than to win as champions? Even at a school with a smash mouth identity, even at a school where the head coach was a defensive guru, even at a school where our rival school hires offensive coordinators for the most part, our receiving room was still light years ahead of yours, easily. And don't get it twisted and start telling me what Hugh Freeze go do differently that Auburn ain't been doing. Hugh Freeze didn't do nothing at Ole Miss either outside of buying one of the best recruiting classes of all time, similar to Jimbo. The only difference is he did a little something with his. At least he beat Bama. Jimbo didn't do nothing. But from 2012 to 2016, Hugh Freeze had 1,000-yard season, 3,000-yard seasons, and 10 total. So don't act like he the quarterback whisperer.
Don't go with a hype at, brother. That shit be gone instantly, bro.
What is this hype you speaketh of? And when this hype leaves, if the hype could be gone at any time, do we turn to a school like yours? Who are we once this so-called hype gone? Are we instantly Auburn? Even when the hype is over, a little hype left is still better than what you guys got, right?
I hate all the ugly word. If Auburn was playing Russia, I'd have to pull for Russia.
People from out of state be thinking it's a game like they say. Football is religion down south. And when it metaphorically comes to that, I'm crimson through and through. If they told me I had to either attend Auburn University or join the Taliban, you might as well change my name to Ahmed Rahim and pass me an AK-47. Cause I'm gone! Ain't no way I'm attending Auburn. I'm gone! Mama, postcards from here on out. Yeah, I got to be crazy trying to land a top 3 player in the country who just so happened to be a wide receiver, trying to get him to come to Auburn. Man, I wish I was his agent or lawyer. I have to make a few requirements for me to land at Auburn. I'm talking about a few minor things like name 2 streets after me, a statue immediately in front of the school. It'll be in his contract that he come to practice when he want. And when he at practice, he also serve as the wide receiver coach. For my client to come play football at Auburn with all this potential, y'all have to retire my number before I get there. Unretire it so I can play football and wear it myself, then re-retire it when I leave again to go to the league. Last but not least, outside of the NIL deal we do come up with, I want 10% of all ticket sales going straight to Ryan Williams. That's if I had to come down here and endure all these L's when I could be somewhere else winning and getting the same money. Talking about go to Auburn. This man was better off going to JSU while prime time at Colorado. Come on, son. What's your last name, Simpson? We expect this type of behavior from Bart, but you got to do better. How you claim yourself as a friend and purposely try to ruin this man's career on camera? You might as well put hard drugs in this man's mouth and both his nostrils and cover his face with a pillow. That's the type of damage you doing to him and his stats anyway. Just know he'll be in good hands with Coach Debo and Coach Grubb at Alabama. It's Coach P, aka Goat Doe, the unofficial assistants. Roll it. Bow!
I'd like to apologize to anyone I've not offended yet. Please be patient. I'll get to you shortly.